Hi and welcome to episode 46 of the Arya podcast. My name's Caroline.
And I'm Andrew.
And we're coming to you today from our home in Fife in Scotland. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's great to have you here.
Yes, it is.
You can find detailed show notes on the Arya website, which is aryabark.co.uk. You can find me on Ravelry as either Arya or my personal account, which is Sultra.
I am Plumberboy21.
We have our Ravelry group, which is the Arya podcast. We have a private group on the website for anyone who would like to take part in make-alongs and chatter and other stuff. But you're unable to use Ravelry, and you can access that by going to the community tab, then groups. We will ask you a few questions, make sure that you're a crafter. Once we confirm your details, then all you do is press login. We have an Instagram page, which is Arya Designs. We have a Facebook page, which is Arya Designs, and we have a coffee page, which is Arya Designs.
We are currently running two make-alongs, the first of which is the New Things Make-Along 2021. You must be a member of either the Ravelry group or the private group on the website for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly. The next draw is on the 2nd of January 2022. Prizes for the FO thread, the winner will be drawn by random number generator. Mr. Bark and myself, which is an entry each month from the chatter thread, and the winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Whips are allowed and multiple dipping is encouraged. Enter as many projects as you like if you can show how it's new to you. Examples include, but are not limited to, new yarn brands or colourway, stitch pattern or designer, new technique or construction. Wear your goggles. Always wear eye protection. Go like aviator goggles. The second make-along is the ABD Stash Mash 2021. You must be a member of either the Ravelry group or the private group on the website for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly. The next draw is on the 2nd of January 2022. That's the date. Physical prizes for the FO thread. Winner will be drawn by random number generator. Mr. Bart and myself, which is an entry each month from the chatter thread, and the winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Whips are allowed and multiple dipping is encouraged. If it can be measured in metres, then it can be entered. So knitting, crochet, knitting, crochet, weaving and spinning, and cross stitch if it can be measured in metres. Goals are at your own discretion. You can increase or decrease whenever you like. Each person entering will have one FO thread post that all things will be logged in.
Make sure when you're putting your posts in the FO thread that you also stick them into the chatter thread to double your chances of winning a prize. It is the 1st of November, so we should technically be doing the end of the month chatter thread prize winners. However, was it last week?
No.
Possibly last week, my laptop decided that it's going to upgrade. Great. It's no worked right since.
Update. It didn't decide, I'll make myself a new laptop.
No, it upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11.
I thought it has to ask permission to be like, here's a new...
I was like, whatever. Go on. It can't be any worse than... I don't care.
Oh.
So it upgraded itself, and half my apps that I use for the podcast don't work, so it is currently reverting back to Windows 10.
I thought you were going to keep it because you could get WhatsApp on it.
I don't like WhatsApp that much. And I still can't find the app on my laptop, so...
What app? The WhatsApp app? Could you not just search it in the search bar?
No, it's too much hassle.
Then just...
I liked it the way it was before, where they were all listed and I can just run down, and now every time I try to open Zoom, it's like zoom, whereas before I could just slide the bar down to the bottom, click on zoom, and it
So
opened.
that was a terrible dinosaur. I don't know, rar. I don't know.
All to say, next week we will draw prize winners, but we'll announce them next week. This week we have just whips. We've no coming in. We've been very good.
Cracking of the whips, could you say, Mother?
Cracking of the... Well, somebody needs to crack their whips.
I could, but I ashes.
Aye. That only started yesterday.
Actually, it was
Yesterday
night, like 8 p.m. like 6 p.m.
No excuse. This week, in this week's podcast, there's just a lot of knitting, and timestamps for each section can be... Well, there's no going to be each section. Timestamps are down below, but... What is?
For this section.
For this section.
Timestamps for the section is after this section. It is now.
Now, I took the needles off.
Naughty, naughty.
But...
Is that a big but? And you just cannot lie.
This is the Isley jumper. Isley by Albina McLaughlin. It's not a paid for pattern on Ravelry. It will be a paid for pattern on Ravelry, but this is a pre-knit. Modifications. I have possibly 8 or 9 inches positive ease. I want it to be a baggy jumper, and I am going for size 5, which is 134 centimetres or 53.5 inches. This is where I was last week. A massive amount. I am still... Was I there last week?
I don't know.
I don't know where I was last week. I don't think I moved that marker. But I'm just increasing for my sleeves. I am using Stylecraft Highland Heathers in shade 3751, which is Lock. I'm still on my first ball. Got that much left. Got a teeny tiny amount left. I did borrow the needles to use on my Stephen West. Then realised that it wasn't going to work and turn them back out. So I will put them back on and start working on this again. I am using this is a 100% premium acrylic. You get 272 metres and 100 grams. As I said, I've only used 100 grams so far.
Oh.
I am using a 5mm, a 4mm and a 3mm needle. Is there anything else?
2, 1.
What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, just a 5, 4 and 3.
5, 4 and 3. Skip your 2 and your 1.
I'm just going to keep working away on it. Hopefully by next time we podcast, I will have finished the sleeves. Well, no finish the sleeves, but I'll finish the sleeve increases. We'll see how it goes. Me again.
Bam, bam, bam. Who would have guessed?
Me again. These are my Christmas socks. These are the fidget socks by Amy Stringer. Modifications, I have put in the shadow stitch heel as opposed to whatever heel the pattern asked for. I didn't read that far. This fits me perfectly, so I'm just stuck that in. Now, I was a fair way up the leg and I had to rip it back. I basically ripped it back to here, and what I've done is I've added about another inch. Is that an inch or half an inch? I think it was half an inch, an extra half an inch, and then started the pattern. The pattern is working out correct. I have fixed it. I had hoped that I would get
one finished.
2 pattern repeats done, but I had to rip it all the way back, and it's just not.
Did you not say last week you'd finish it? You'd have one done?
No, optimistically I would like to have got it done had I not mucked up the pattern. But I mucked up the pattern so it wasn't done. I am using, without pulling my socks off,
I'm fishing. There's
Andrew.
tension on the line.
Wishart or Spinner Signature 4-ply. It's a sparkle in shade 1051, which is the vintage tinsel. It is a 75% wool, 25% nylon. You get 400 metres in 100 grams. And I'm using a 2.259 circular. That's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright. I'm getting on slightly better than what I had been. So I'm just going to carry on, and with any luck, I've just started the second pattern repeat going up the leg. So for next time we podcast, I'm hoping to get another couple of pattern repeats done. And maybe the heel in the other sock.
My next project, spoiler alert, there's things we say and we say it every week and I don't know what they are. What is it? Spoiler alert, if you don't want to see.
I'll add a timestamp in for
the showlography.
The showlography. If you don't want to see the showlography progress, I'll leave a timestamp for when you can come back.
Tease in a bit.
No, you show the yarn first. Duh.
You'd think by now I would need to look at what my colours are called or my colour pattern is, but I do.
No, what's worse is on that night or Andrew say, Mum, what colour's my colour, whatever?
Actually, it was, Mother, one requires some information. What's my colour thing? Layout. So my first colour, it goes A to E, is A, which is Sock Yeah by Coop Knits.
Yes, not Co-op Knits.
Co-op. Coop Knits, which is shade number 1001, which is helium.
1001.
1001, which is helium. Nice and bright. It's a 75% merino, 25% nylon. You get roughly, you get every time.
Every time you say roughly, you have to give me a fiver.
You can whistle for it. You get 211 metres and 50 grams. I have 100.
100 grams, which is 422 metres.
Which is math. My next one is colour B, which is by Drops. It is Drops Fable.
Shade.
I know, I'm trying to get my eye to focus, my one working eye. Shade 106, which is red. This is red. I even got the tag. That's upside down, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, it has. The tag. The next one is my colour C, which is again Drops Fable. Shade number 114, which is light pearl grey, is colour D, that's how letter in the alphabet works. Again, drops Fable shade number 108, which is royal blue. It's royal blue. It is squishy. Again, it's a 75% wool, 75% nylon. You get roughly
25%.
What did I say?
75% wool, 75% nylon.
That's not how math works. So it's a 75% wool, 25% nylon, and you get 205 metres and 50 grams. I have 100, so
410 metres.
yes, maths, more maths, love maths.
E.
My last colour is E, which is our own Arya Bark Yarns, sock 7525 Squish Kermit colourway. Squished, it's squishy. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 400 metres and 100 grams. And I'm using a 3.5 higher sharp.
If you do not want to see Andrew's progress, I'll leave the timestamp up here of when you can come back. So we'll see you shortly.
See you later. Well, not see you later, but see you soon.
Before we started, Andrew says I need this to be under half an hour because my eye hurts.
And then I took my contact lens out and it doesn't hurt as much.
We're sitting at 30 minutes because he keeps faffing about.
I took my contact lens out and it didn't hurt so much.
You're not supposed to wear contact lenses when you have an eye infection.
I can't see and I don't have an eye patch. Now I'm going to go buy one. So I'm on... I need to count the wedges because I don't actually remember where I am. I'm on wedge 7. I've finished wedge 7. It is.
How many wedges is there? 9?
I don't know. There's other bits to the pattern, but I just don't want to look at it because it's scary. So it's getting there. It's been ripped back and took back and chucked about 100 times. These 3 have been redone about as much as the first one has. I just went through bits where I totally forgot what I was doing and kept messing out the 5th repeat.
Well, that's fine because when I was doing mine, what row was it? On this row here, on every single wedge on this bit here, I only ever done 1 row. And then I would finish it off, get to here and go to pick it up and go, and have to rip it all back out.
So I am using, I've not actually put it in, no, I've took it out like a silly belt. No, I've got it in, I just can't see it. I am using Lifelines. Highly recommend Lifelines. Because it does help.
Wedges.
So I will probably knitting on it today because I'm down an eye.
You will or you won't?
I will. Can't keep this one in, so I probably need to get out, so it means I can only do stuff up close, so knitting and sitting with a screen like that. So this is just mean I'm having to knit.
Long may the infection continue.
Long may the infection reign.
Now, what I'll do is I'll show the progress first for those who don't want to see it, and then I'll do the yarns after.
Ooh, that's funky. I like this bit, that's funky. I can do them. Oh, that might bring back some PTSD for me, like. Just realised that with the habitation thrown its wee eyelets.
No, that's short rows. That's heel
No.
short rows.
But that.
Yeah, that's short rows.
Oh, that's fine then.
That's... See what you done here?
Aye, but just with yarn over.
Except, rather than...
What is that bit there? Because that just looks like you've missed a whole load of stitches.
So, last time I had done my two... Had I done the two? Or one? Can't remember if I'd done both of them or just one of them, but I was roughly about here. Wait a minute. Right, so I possibly hadn't done... Had I done my wingy bits last time?
Don't think so.
Finished off this. Did the brioche. Wow, that was great. Loved it. Never ever going to do it again.
No fan of the brioche buns?
Not a fan of the brioche. There is mistakes. Do I care? No, I don't. This is the blue with the orange bits. This is the orange with the blue bits. Aye. Bro. Next is the crosses.
That... It looks nice, but...
Can I just say, if I was only allowed to do one of them again, forevermore, I would rather do the crosses than the brioche. That was a colossal pain in the backside.
Would you?
This, albeit it was fiddly, wasn't that hard. Quite actually enjoyed them. May have been slightly sadistic. So that was the clues for week 3. Got them done.
I'm still on week 1, day 1.
Then clue 4 came out.
Please tell me that's
Just
not...
a whole load of them.
Is that all I
Do
chord?
that all the way across here forevermore. Aye.
Is that I chords?
No. You're maintaining your I chord for here.
Right, so...
Right.
What are they and how do you make them?
What?
What are they and how you make them? Oh, I think I see what's happening.
Right, so you're maintaining your I chord for here, all the way up to
Right.
here. He does some jiggery pokery here to get you to turn and come up here, and then you're just...
So he's
Putting on
working
a-
his black magic again then.
Basically you're putting an applied border on.
He's working his black magic.
And that's simple. So the plan was, that I was going to have this finished last night, but no, I've not. So I'm just going to keep working on it. I've got till Friday. Well, I've got till Thursday to get it done. But considering the hassle I had with the brioche where I kept having to rip it back out, I eventually figured it out. Done the crosses, now I'm doing the border. Forever.
Forever and ever.
Welcome back to those who did not want to see the progress. Hello. The yarns I'm using are Coupe Knits Sochet in shade 1003, which is Argon. My colour B is Fibre Space Vivacious, shade 608, which is Blue Lagoon. This is 100% superwash merino. You get 365 metres and 100 grams. What's my next one? This is Arya Bark Yarns, Sock 7525 and Lemon Graffiti. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 400 metres and 100 grams. I was about to say you get 100 metres and 400 grams. No, you don't. It's not rope. My next one is Drops Fable in shade 112, which is apple green. This is a 75% wool, 25% nylon. You get 205 metres and 50 grams. That's a full, those two are two full 50 gram balls. That I've got a massive amount left. And my third colour, my last colour is Arya Bark Yarns Sock 7525. This is Pink Carnations. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 400 metres and 100 grams. And again, I've got a massive, great big chunk of that left. I also have a teeny tiny nugget of the argon and a teeny tiny nugget of the apple green. I'm going to be left with hunters. Like Andrew, I'm using a 3.5mm something. Higher sharp. The rate he's knitting, I'll finish mine, which means I can, as yours gets bigger, I can give you my cable.
See, I'm thinking ahead. Also, I've got my own cable. Or I should do.
No,
unless you stole my 60-inch cable that I bought.
Right, you bought a 60-inch cable for an 8mm needle. I did say to you, do you want to buy a 60-inch cable for the small and we'll each buy a small and a large one? You went, no, I'm just buying 2 large cables.
Well.
So, what I normally say to you,
you don't love me anymore?
kiss somewhere.
Oh, makes more sense. Leave it alone.
I'm still enjoying it. We're getting to the monotonous stage, but I will get it finished. He's got a hibernation make along.
Hibernation.
And you want to take part? It starts in December the 26th or something.
What's this? A blanket, a shawl, or
shawl?
No.
Neither am I. I've seen it, and I'll maybe buy the pattern at some point, but I'm just no.
I'm still going to be working on this in December. I'm still going to be doing the wedges with December.
Is there anything else? Is a paid for pattern on Ravelry or Stephen's Gum Road account? Is there anything else? No. We need to keep this short because we have visitors coming over at 3 o'clock and it is aging very close to 3 o'clock. What's coming up this week? Not very much. I am hoping to get another 2, possibly 3 inches on the Islay, 2 repeats done on my sock, have Stephen West finished. And restart the Stephen West blanket. Shut your face!
I'm sorry, there's another way you could say that, it'd be funny.
It wouldn't be funny, keep it clean. I will finish off the shawlography and restart the... cannot remember the name of that blanket.
Cutting sheep?
The Stephen West blanket.
Oh, Slip Extravaganza. So I'll remember that because Ashley. Is it Ashley? Ashley's doing it. That's the only way I remember it.
Is there anything else? Knitters are Monday at 8 PM GMT. We are back to GMT.
Never felt that extra hour in my bed.
Oh, last night it dragged on.
I wouldn't know.
When the clocks go forward, the day goes really quick. When the clocks go back at night, it drags.
I wouldn't know. Mama was working till 9. About quarter.
And a Friday, stop distracting me, a Friday at 11 a.m. GMT. Is there anything else? If you would like to join, contact me on Instagram. I will add you to the group and you'll get details of stuff.
Things.
Room ID and passcodes, that's what I was looking for. Nothing's happened this week.
Terrible.
My knitting mojo's still all over the place. So we hope you have a very crafty week and we will see you back here again next week. Bye.
Bye.